You want to play Guess the Celebrity I Saw?
Yeah.
In the wild.
Okay, so do we get 20 questions?
Yeah. And you can be the team captain.
Okay.
So you can have you guys, whoever you want to be in the game, you can ask all the questions.
Everybody.
So all I'll say is I ran into a celebrity in the wild, and I talked to them, and it was awkward at first because they did not know who I was. That's the clue that I will give you. And that's the whole thing.
That's a big clue.
But the clue is I ran into a celebrity in the wild. I did talk to them, and at first they had no idea who I was.
Did you have your glasses off?
Who knows what the scenario
Okay, so
is?
that's a
But that's
question.
the clue. Yes or no questions, and you have 20 of them. Go.
Okay, we'll go down the line, guys. Okay.
No, you're the captain.
I know. I'll go Lunchbox, Morgan, Eddie. Okay?
Okay.
All right, Bobby.
And if you guess a person, that's a question.
Yeah.
And if you lose, whoever loses, you die.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I kill you. Yeah.
So-
Serious.
Yeah. The games have to get more dramatic, or we're not getting any views. Okay,
Did
go.
you run into a male celebrity?
No.
Okay, woman.
Interesting.
All three of you go. Huh? A woman.
Surprised by that one.
Go ahead.
Lunchbox?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Because I was already thinking male. It was an athlete, and they didn't know who you were, and I was like, dang it. So now it's a woman. I'm really confused. Are they known as an actress?
No.
Not actress.
Morgan? I'll tell you what, whomever gets it can have a dollar from a money can, but if you yell and you miss it, you're out.
Okay.
Are they older than 60?
He's got to look it up.
Well, I just want to be for sure, because I don't want to be going back. And
Because, guys, my thought process here is like if they're older, maybe they haven't listened to the show. Maybe they're in the older range. That's my thought process.
I know.
I
got
have
it.
the answer. The answer is no, they are not.
Okay.
And one other rule is if you get all 20 questions in, it's just whoever yells their name first gets to answer first. It's not yell. It's not yell the person. At any point, if you want to yell and you get it right, you can have the dollar.
Okay.
All right, Eddie, over to you.
Does she live in Nashville?
Yes.
Why'd you laugh at that, Lunchbox?
It's a good one.
Yeah, he's quiet now.
Well, he also was like, I have no idea. Then he laughs at somebody with a good
Who lives
question.
in Nashville? I don't know who all lives here.
What? Do you,
Like Paris Hilton doesn't live here, dude.
yeah, but nobody knows who all lives here.
Okay.
Were you wearing your glasses
What?
at the time? Guys, because she
But how's
didn't recognize
I know,
him.
but how's that going to help?
Because it helps me.
I need you to be more specific with that question.
Were your glasses off when you first went?
These.
Okay, so maybe you had sunglasses on.
I'm just asking a question.
Did you have your standard what people recognize you for glasses on at the time of the meeting?
No.
Bam!
Great question.
See? Thank you.
Great question. And they were
Because-
judging you, and I
yeah.
saw their eyes.
But I don't.
How does
Eddie,
that,
how does that help me?
Shut
Screw
up.
you.
That
Eddie,
helps us
screw
because-
your
get us
judgment
closer?
eyes. Lunchbox, screw
How
your
does that-
judgment eyes.
How does that
Because
help me pick who the
It
person
does,
is?
because
It
it's
for sure
someone
does.
that we
It
because
does?
Yes.
because
Okay.
we would consider them to be maybe somebody that he doesn't know well.
Amy, you nailed the question.
Thank
Good job.
You know
yeah,
what?
that helped.
And
Amy.
Eddie and Lunchbox,
Did.
screw both of you. I saw you judging her.
So the answer was what?
No,
You didn't-
and so
Bobby
because
didn't
of
have
the
his
punishment, come
glasses
here
on.
so I can screw you.
Yes,
What the-
Lunchbox. So now it's possibly somebody that does know him. They just didn't recognize him.
Exactly. So like now it could be.
Or it just still could be they don't know who I am. But
Yeah.
still, I thought that was a great question.
Have they ever been in this studio?
No.
Wait, do you mean this new
No,
one?
he asked this question.
No, I said the studio.
This-
No, he
Studio.
said this studio.
I think
That's the
I think he
show.
said the.
No, he said this. If we go back and he said this, then he's going to argue about it. He's kicked out of the game.
No, I
And so are
said
you
this,
for
but
fighting
that's
for him.
let's talk
This
about
I'm fighting
studio-
for him. I'm fighting for my team.
I'm talking
The
about
question
the
is,
Bobby
no,
Bones
he's
Show
never been in this
studio.
studio. This person has never been in this studio. Mike, is that the question?
Oh,
Yeah.
so okay,
Go for it.
okay.
Guess it.
Are they married to someone famous?
No. And they've never been in this studio, and they're not married to anybody famous.
They're not married to anybody famous. And they're less than 60.
Yep.
But why do we keep
But-
thinking they're old? They could be young.
Well, I mean, I don't know. He had to technically Google it.
No,
so-
he didn't
No,
really anything.
I could have been
Not
tricking
Morgan.
you.
Oh
I
my
know.
I've
God.
been tricking you. You never know.
I
He
know.
always knows that.
You never know.
He
Could have been
always
tricking.
at
It's
some
the
point
oldest trick
pulls
in
out
the
the
book. I
Google.
pull out the Google.
Yeah, he could be tricking us right now.
He does it every time.
Eddie?
Were you wearing a cardigan?
What
No.
does that matter?
Exactly.
No. Great question, though,
Thank
Eddie.
you.
Oh my
See,
God.
thank
Great
you.
question.
You're hating on a good question,
Why
Amy.
is that a good question?
It wasn't. It was stupid.
Stupid.
Yours was good. His was
No,
stupid.
yours was dumb too, Amy.
No, it wasn't. No, mine gives information.
No, I love
me
it.
too. Me too. It wasn't cold outside when he met her
No, because he wears sweaters every day in the summer.
because it's cold in the studio.
That's not why. I can wear whatever I want here. This is Bobby Land. I could turn the air hotter if I wanted.
This is so dumb.
Eddie, your question was stupid. Amy?
Okay. Has she been in our other studio?
I think so. Yeah, I would say yes. Yes, Mike?
I think so.
I would say yes, but we will do a check.
Can you
I
fact
would-
check, please?
Yes, I would bet yes. If it was like bet money against it, I would say yes.
She's younger than 60.
I think she's somewhere around 60.
That was the answer too.
But he
And
said
also,
no. Yeah.
she said not married to anybody famous. Is she married
Hold
in
on.
general?
Hey, Mike.
Good question.
Yeah, I was thinking potentially like Rita Wilson. That was my.
We should
But
probably.
So
she,
you guys, you know, if you share
but
it,
she's not an actor.
But I
Sharon
didn't say.
what?
I was just.
Morgan.
We're talking as our team.
But
Yeah,
they're
it's
not
our team.
famous for acting.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's true.
the answer is no.
She's never been in the studio?
No.
Oh.
I
Someone-
had a double fact check from Mike and Scuba, and I looked myself. She's never been in any studio. As far like this one
Oh.
or the one
Okay,
over there.
Okay.
Oh, well,
I think
Okay.
she's been in that studio at some
Okay.
point in her life.
Okay. Okay.
But
Okay.
yes, I thought she would have been yes, but we upon Google, the answer is no, and a triple fact check. No.
Who's up? You?
Lunchbox.
Me. Is she known for making music as a musician?
What if, as opposed to making music as an actress?
Well, I mean, you'll find some technicality on how I asked it. So I want to make sure.
Is she known for making music as a musician? Yes. 10 questions.
Oh,
I have an idea.
so do I now.
You guys know you're kind of not on the same team anymore.
Yeah, you can get the money if
You're
you
playing
just
for
guess
the
it.
dollar,
Oh,
but you're eliminated if you missed a guess.
dang it. When I said any studio?
I'm not answering your question, so it's not your turn. But if you want to say your name,
I know, but can I go back to my question
wait,
now?
it'll come to you in a minute. Go
I
ahead,
don't-
Morgan. The floor cedes to you.
Has she been known to listen to our show?
No. Not that I know of. I don't even know who you're thinking about, but no. Eddie?
Has she released music in the last 10 years?
Yeah, I'd say yeah, but yeah, the answer is yes. I want to fact check just to make sure, but the answer is yes. Yes.
Okay. When I said studio, what about our studio in Austin?
Great question.
Because that was not included in those other questions.
I think yes.
I think yes too. I think I know who it is.
You got a chance to yell your name. You don't have to.
Wait,
but
I need to know
you can yell your name at-
confirmation. Has she been in our studio in Austin?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Amy.
Amy.
Colbie Caillat.
Correct dollar for Amy.
Yes.
How did you do that?
Because I don't know. She just popped in my head because she's the only person I could think of that
She's
lives in
been in our
Nashville. That
studio.
No, she has.
Yes,
she
she has.
played with the
Yes, she
Raging
has.
Kids. She played a Bobby
No, she's
cast.
been in our studio.
Go ahead with Gone West. We looked.
No, I remember her sitting on the studio seat where I used to sit in the old studio.
Find it.
100%.
We
She
couldn't
came
find
in,
it.
and she even said, "Can you
Will you
count me in?"
I don't think that's true.
I know for a fact she was in our Austin studio because I sang.
That she was.
I sang with
Dang,
her.
I have a memory of her in our studio.
Starts and not
Hmm.
does. Was she on the
Well,
phone?
she did come through like CMA remotes, so maybe that's what you're potentially thinking of on a
Maybe.
stool.
We don't have Gone West, the band, or her
Just her.
in our studio. She did play with us at the $1 Million Show at the
yes,
Ryman,
Yes.
and she was in our Austin studio. We were doing that show in Austin.
Well, so what's the story?
So, I forgot about that. I forgot
Like,
that
how'd you
actually
meet her?
came. I was driving down the road. I had to go by my manager Tom's house, and as I was leaving, I took like some lefts and rights, and I see this person with these dogs. One looks like Beethoven, and I'm like, "Look at that dog! That's awesome! Those Beethoven dogs look awesome."
Big ones.
Yeah, and so
St. Bernards.
is that what they're called?
I think so.
And I'm like, "Dang, look at that dog!" And then I'm like, "Is that Colbie Caillat?" And I have sunglasses on, So I roll my window down. I'm like, it's Colbie Caillat. And I'm like, hey, Colbie. And she's like, oh, God, a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Not in a bad way, but like,
Yeah.
and she was on the phone too. So I did everything absolutely inappropriate. And she was like, hey, how's it going? I said, hey, it's Bobby. And then I realized she just knew who Bobby is. So I'm like, hey, Bobby Bones. She goes, oh. And she was on the phone with somebody. And then she puts the phone down right in mid-conversation. And I'm like, hey, your song with Ryan Hurd, I heard it's really great. She's like, thanks. But I was also on the phone through Bluetooth at the time. And they're going like, what's happening? And so it was a big cluster F, as they would say. And then I drove off. And then I got a text from her because I guess her manager knows my manager. And she was like, hey, I'll just read it. She said, so funny running into you. I was all flustered with the dogs on my phone call. Was literally on the phone with my manager trying to come up with some cool engagement ideas for a song. And then that was it. But I saw Colbie Caillat walking her dogs.
That's cool.
Oh.
Yeah, she was super nice. Even though she thought it was like a random fan attacking her, she was still very nice to that random fan who was attacking her. So, Amy, you won the $1.
Thank you.
You can come get it. Oh, back problems.
I'll get it in a minute.
I keep seeing you hunch
It'll
over.
take me. Like sitting is fine. It's just when I stand up from sitting too long.
That's a big part of sitting is the standing up from it.
It is.
Otherwise, it's not sitting, it's staying.
Well, I know, but like sitting, I don't really feel it. And then the minute I get up, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in pain.
Is this all from knees to feet?
It's all well.
Knees to
Knees
feet.
to feet.
Knees to
It was
feet.
adding up. Like it was there, and like knees to feet just sent it over the edge.
Knees to feet. Okay.
Straw that broke the camel's back.
I got like $80 in this money cup here.
Yeah, you're making cash.
I'm losing it to Amy, though. $1 at a time.
$1. Yeah.
Okay, let's go around the room. Amy.
Okay, so what color do y'all dream in? I know we don't want to talk about dreams that much, but
Great question.
my friend said she only dreams in black and white, and I was like, what, you
Whoa.
do? So then I Googled it, and according to research, only 12% of people report black and white dreaming, and I guess I always dream in color. I'd never really thought about it, but everything looks normal to me. It doesn't look black and white, so I didn't know around the room what y'all dream in.
I don't think I paid attention to that.
Right, which makes me think it's probably color.
Which makes me think it's
Yeah.
probably color as well. I don't dream a lot. I usually don't hit that deep part of sleep. But I don't know that when I do, I'm like, dang, that felt like the 50s. So I probably color. I do find it interesting people who know multiple languages, what languages they dream in.
Oh.
And there's a time whenever you move and you like move to a new country and kind of embrace the culture and speak only in that language. There's like a flipping point in a lot of people's brains where they start to then dream in the language they learn, their second
Whoa.
language. Yeah. So, but I dream in color. I'm Jamie Johnson over here.
Yeah, but
In color.
nobody in here is a black and white?
I don't think so.
No.
Like maybe next dream I'll like try to focus on it. Be like, all right, what color is
What
that?
color is that? Lunchbox?
Man, this Jeff Bezos, I'm about tired of
Oh,
this
wow.
wedding. Like, are they already married? Because now there's reports they've been married for weeks and it's just a ceremony that they're doing over there, like a party. But I saw Jeff Bezos gave his wife-to-be a $5 million necklace as a wedding gift. Oh,
Which is like a
Oh.
nickel.
I
It's
know.
like going to a quarter gumball machine
Right.
for one of us.
So it's kind of cheap.
Yeah, it's
but I
kinda
don't know
cheap.
there are a lot of necklaces that are worth more than that, though,
That's
is the
true.
problem.
Yeah. I saw some woman on Instagram breaking down like their money to our money because she had spent what's her name? Lauren Sanchez.
Lauren Sanchez, yeah.
Lauren Sanchez had spent, I don't remember exactly, but $800,000 or something on her bachelorette party situation. And people were like, what in the world? But the math on that was not even a penny. In
Right.
the amount of money they have, it's not even a penny.
Is he the richest guy? Or is Elon Musk the
I
richest
think
guy?
it's still Elon.
It is. Is he top 3? I think Larry Ellison was 2 last time I looked.
Who's that?
Oracle. The reason I really know about him, like maybe I'd have got that in a trivia question to dig deep back in the recesses and resources, but his wife's a big Michigan fan, and they paid all the money to get the quarterback.
Oh, wow.
So that's kind of how that comes together.
God.
So number 1 is Elon. Number 2 is Larry Ellison. So they basically bought the quarterback that was going to LSU. Now he's going to Michigan.
But if you have that much money, can you just buy the whole team?
Well,
like,
they're now. So yes, you could have
like let's give our quarterback $5 million. Let's give our running back
absolutely.
$5 million.
But Texas Tech did that with the pitcher in softball. They gave her $1 million. Now they just changed some rules and some laws where if you're going to pay them, collectives can't just pay a bunch of money. They have to like say exactly what the person's going to do for that money to prove what name, image, and likeness is, because now there's a revenue share model. Anyway, that's a whole sports thing.
Yeah.
But you could have 3 months ago.
Wow.
You still can. You just now they have to work for it a little bit.
Also, I found it interesting that Lauren Sanchez's ex is going to the wedding, Tony Gonzalez, and so I thought Amy
Probably
would-
got paid to be quiet about stuff.
Her ex is Tony Gonzalez, the tight end?
I don't think so.
Yes, Tony Gonzalez
Really?
the tight end. They have a
No
kid together.
way.
They have a kid together.
That's
What?
awesome.
I didn't know
I
that.
thought you were kidding. Were you making a joke?
Who, me?
The tight end.
No,
Tony
I
Gonzalez.
just, that's the only Tony
Are they the
Gonzalez
same
I know.
age?
I guess so. I don't know how
That's
old.
freaking Tony Gonzalez, the tight end from the.
That's amazing.
Wow.
But yes, and so I thought about it because I was like, oh my gosh, remember Amy talked about, oh, maybe we asked her one day, would you go on vacation with your ex? Like how weird that would be.
She's older than him.
And I just was like, that's crazy.
But you also said that some of the girls that you hooked up with were at your wedding.
Huh, yeah.
yeah, but we don't go on vacation together.
No, but they're
Yet.
they're
They're at the
it's a
wedding.
And I wasn't married to him.
Oh, that's true too.
Good point.
Married is totally different.
They have a kid. They share a kid. That's crazy. That's the Tony Gonzalez, the tight end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had no idea.
Yeah,
And
you
so
did because
it's
you
her-
said it's at the tight end.
Oh.
No, that's the only Tony Gonzalez that I
I
know, so
thought
I
you were
asked
ki-
the question.
So it was her son that was turning 19 that they did the foam party for.
Nico Gonzalez. It's her ex-boyfriend. It's not her ex-husband.
Oh, but they just had a baby.
Oh, they had a
together?
baby. I mean, that's what I thought. I mean, when they
so
have
it's
a
not her
baby,
ex-husband though. So now
Yeah, dude,
the
they
argument's
hooked up.
back on.
They hooked up.
but they had a child. I mean, that is so strange that he's going to the wedding. Oof. Weird.
Yeah. Mark Zuckerberg at 3, Jeff Bezos at 4, by the way. Warren Buffett at 5, Larry Page at 6, Steve Ballmer, team owner, at 7, Bernard Arnault and family, 138 billion. He lives in France. I don't know who that is. Is he probably the owner of like fashion brands?
Also, I wonder, does Bezos' ex-wife go to the wedding?
No,
I think they don't like each other.
there's no way. Yeah.
But I don't know.
And I mean, how bad is all this press? She's like, gosh, I can't even turn on the TV. It's just all over the place,
Yeah, he is.
all up in her face.
He has. It says luxury goods, but what brands do they have? That guy, LVMH.
All these.
Oh, here we go. Louis Vuitton, Christian Dior,
Whoa.
Moet. Is that how you say the alcohol? Moet.
Yeah, Moet. It's like a champagne.
Fendi, Givenchy, Hennessy. Dang.
Wait, they own
he
all
owns
of
all that?
those?
Oh, jeez.
That's why he's like the 5th or 6th or 7th. What is he, Mike? 8th?
Eight.
8th richest person in the world, 138 billion. Sergey Brin at 9. Is he Google?
Google, yep.
And then 10, Eddie. What the heck?
Yeah, I popped in there recently and tell you guys.
Sometimes you're in, you're out.
Yeah,
Bro,
I mean, Who knows?
congratulations.
Bills come in, then I go down.
Dang. Yeah. Jensen Huang,
Oh, it's
the
NVIDIA.
CEO and president of NVIDIA. is 10
Hey,
billion.
Lunchbox!
What up?
Richest man, dude.
You're 1 degree away.
We're headed there. We're right on track.
Just keep riding his wave.
NVIDIA's gone back up.
Yeah, it's gone up huge.
Hey, your Bitcoin should have been making some really good money too.
You want me to check on our NVIDIA real quick for you? I mean, we are getting rich.
You got to log in and everything.
Nah, man, it takes like 2 seconds to log in. Watch this.
1.
2.
Two.
Boom.
What's the number?
Oh, man. NVIDIA. Wow.
What's the percentage? Because the money's going to be odd because we put a lot more money in. So I want to know the percentage, not the dollar amount.
Oh, you ready to have your socks blown off?
Percentage.
59.7%.
Up.
Yes. Guys.
Gosh, such
Oh!
fluctuation.
Let me check mine. I know.
My goodness.
What do
Percent
you
change.
mean yours? Oh, you have your own.
Mine's up 2%. I bought it at the exact same time.
That's interesting. So you have a broker, Lunchbox, but you also
I
have
feel
your
like
own.
we're getting.
No, you're looking at today's return. It's up 2%. The
Yeah.
total is 59.71%.
Total return.
Woo!
I can do total. What's the total money?
$2,555. No, $45 just went down. Sorry.
But what did we put in total?
So we put in like 4,300.
We did. We put in.
What?
I don't even trust these numbers.
What?
You all put that much
I
money
don't
in?
recall.
I don't know. I don't
You mean
know.
divided by
I feel
3?
like we're getting tricked.
Yeah, divided by 3.
I
What is
gave
that,
you
though?
that
That's still
much
high.
We
money?
gave you for $1,000.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all feel this way every time.
You have the same reaction every single time.
You still
It
can't
hasn't
believe you did it.
changed.
Okay,
Guys.
are we sure?
This is
So we put in how much?
4,300.
yeah, I have 43 and $20.
Yep. And we are at
We all put in over $1,000.
Like over time? Or
Over
at
time,
once?
not in one time.
Okay, so that
Like I was
makes
like, I came to you guys and we bought NVIDIA, and then it started doing stuff, and I was like, guys, we need to buy more, and we bought more, and then I was like, one more time, we need to buy more, and we bought
We're never
more.
gonna get our money back is the problem.
Hold on.
It's not even that this because that like he always says it's not money till you cash it out. So we may never get our money back, just like the pallet.
Y'all should cash out.
I would like to cash out right this second.
No, you said that last time.
Didn't he?
But if you
now
vote
it's up
though,
again.
but if
no,
you vote,
we'll just keep it in.
no, I will take it and reinvest it myself. I don't trust him
I think
having
we're
it.
gonna get it back. No,
How?
we started this together. We're gonna end it.
I don't
want to
be together anymore.
Stop!
I want to break up.
That's so rude.
I want to break up.
No, I won't
witnessing
allow
a
it.
breakup right
Hey,
now.
the corporate protector over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amy,
This is how it's got to be.
Do you understand why we feel this
Amy,
way?
we can buy him out if he doesn't want the video.
Stop.
If he wants to be out on the video.
I'd like to be out.
No, you're in it. You're in it to win it with us. Sorry.
What if he dies?
Well, then we'll get the login.
That's not how it works.
Then you'll
I'm
hold it to
sure-
my face at my funeral.
I'm sure it'll be easy to find a login.
Open his eyes. let
Yeah.
him-
His wife can get in.
Chicago Cubs. What's his birthday?
His wife doesn't know his money.
She don't even-
Lunchbox, you're going to need a way for us to get into our NVIDIA if you die.
Okay. I'll
So
write
wait,
it.
how much do we put in total? 4,000.
Yeah, for NVIDIA, yeah.
And what's our total?
I think it's
$6,800.
Dude, that's amazing.
And how much did you put on Bitcoin?
Let me go back to Bitcoin. I am up. Oh, I got to click on it. All right, here we are. I've made $137.
How much you put in?
I put $400.
25%.
Yeah, I'm at 25%. Not bad.
It's pretty good, man. Making that money.
Hetty is upset. And dude, let me tell you. And
You're not upset, dude. I'm never getting my money.
I'm not
also,
upset.
Yes, stop saying that.
I want my-
TKO?
We will get our money.
I want my money.
We
Hey,
will.
Hey, TKO.
Boxing?
No, it's,
No, it's wrestling and UFC. And
When they bought the UFC, I came to you guys and said we need to buy that. We are up 73% on that stock.
did we get in on that or just you?
Yes, we all did.
I'd like all my money back.
So we're up on a different stock.
Yeah,
too?
up 73%.
But
You guys are making
how much do we
And
put in
who-
there?
Please don't tell me like I know
$100.
that. Okay.
Yeah,
So
it's only,
each-
its market value right now is $197. We're up $83.64. But I mean, that's another one I found. I mean, guys, I'm just saying, I may have found my niche.
Hey Ray, the Royal Caribbean tip you gave me,
Not as good as NVIDIA.
way better than Nvidia. Actually,
It is not up 59%. There's no chance.
Let me look. My total percent change is 76%.
That's pretty unreal. I got to give props to my buddy Danny in Fort Lauderdale. He sees him come in every day. He knew it was going to boom.
Look at this. Look at that. How that thing's gone up.
That looks
Yeah!
Ray, do you have that one too?
pretty steady climb right there.
A much smaller amount than Bones.
That's what you want. Steady climb.
A lot smaller amount.
Yeah, Nvidia on mine is up 45%. Royal Caribbean's up. I was wrong, Ray. It's up 764% since I bought it.
What?
Not
So-
76.
So
764.
7 times your money.
DraftKings is up 139%.
Dang, that's awesome.
Costco bought that 5%. Everything's up at least. Like all green. That's my niche. All green.
Green, 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 green.
Bitcoin. When I bought Bitcoin, my total percent change, 214%. That one's awesome. I need to cash that one out.
Who needs a 401k?
Buy me some baseball cards or something. What's up?
Who needs a 401k, man? You just do that.
I like my money back. So Amy, I need you to like be the second person.
I don't want
Just buy me out.
I don't want to do that.
Why not, Amy?
Just buy me out. You
Why
two
not?
can do it
Why
together.
do you want out?
Because I don't want him to have
It's not-
my money anymore.
Why?
Because it's hard to get anything back from him.
Well, we don't want it back right now.
I do. I would like it back. I'm having some money troubles.
It's a tough
Okay,
time right now.
That's exactly why I'm just gonna ignore this.
I'm having some money troubles.
No,
I like my
it's fine.
cash. I need-
You're fine. Trust me.
Okay. Morgan.
Oh, okay. So you guys know when people go and fix like stoplights and you see like one of those mechanical arms up there? Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
This is my story.
Is it
You have
No,
to
really?
it's
stop.
not. You haven't.
No, let me tell you something. I have 3 stories now because Morgan always steals my stories, so now I got backups.
What I'll start doing is generically going to somebody first. Okay.
I like it.
It doesn't matter who. Randomly, I'll just go to somebody different. Not generically, just randomly. Okay.
And should we just yell, that was my story?
No, I'm
No.
telling you.
But you do that in games when somebody picks something.
I
Like,
know,
I was
but-
going to do that.
I know, but I'm
so,
just saying.
Eddie, don't do that anymore. Just go to your
Okay.
next story forever.
Okay.
All right, Morgan.
Okay, so anyways, You guys know those mechanical arms when they do a stoplight and they're going to fix the stoplight? Do you guys all know what I'm talking about?
It's like a
Yes.
bucket.
It's like a
Mechanical arm.
bucket.
Bucket
Yeah.
truck.
Bucket truck.
And there's a worker in it. And like they kind of have a worker on the ground who stops other people from driving around it. Well, an 18-wheeler apparently didn't see this happen and he smashed right into the arm and then the arm flips and the guy's like dangling from this arm.
This is not the truck's fault.
No.
They should have got out on the road and made sure nobody came through because the bucket's up and a car's not going to hit it,
Correct.
but an 18-wheeler does and hits the bottom of the bucket and the guy is like, it nails him.
Yeah, you got to block that road.
Yes, somebody
Like-
has to even put a cone up. Yeah, it's crazy. The horrifying moment an 18-wheeler crashes into a worker in a bucket truck.
Yeah, and thankfully he didn't even have to go. The worker didn't have to go to the hospital because they have him harnessed in. So
Oh.
but that like imagine being dangled upside down
sucks.
just in front of an entire intersection.
Yeah, that sucks. That's not the trucker's fault.
No, it's not. I don't even think the truck stopped. He had no idea what was
He did.
happening.
He pulled over to the
Eventually?
side. Yeah, he pulled. Oh yeah, because you feel something.
Hear a sound, maybe?
It's like, hush, yeah, because he hit hard. He pulled over to the side. I'm watching it right now. Yeah, that's it. All right. Eddie, do you have anything?
Yeah, I have a backup story.
Okay.
Actually, it's pretty good. These security guards are speaking on BuzzFeed about who they've kind of been with, celebrities that they've been with. So they're kind of saying like, here are the good ones, here are
Like
the bad
hooked up?
ones. No. Who they've just like got hired to protect while they're in town.
Got it.
So John Cena is one that came up.
So it's security. Is that what you said? Security?
Like security
Got it,
guards,
got it.
whatever. They're so one was talking about John Cena, and I saw it on the list. I'm like, oh no, like we all think John Cena is like awesome,
Yeah.
because we've heard all awesome
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Well, this guy said he was awesome.
Good.
He said that he was driving him around, and he saw a bunch of fans, and he said, "Look, dude, I'm really sorry. Can we stop real quick? And I know we're in a hurry, but can we meet some of these fans?"
Probably Make-A-Wish kids, a bunch of them at once.
Probably.
Yep.
And then he said he signed autographs for everyone. And then at the end, he said, "Hey, dude, thank you again. I really apologize for that." He gave him a Snickers bar.
But probably another tip too. at the
Yeah,
end.
he tipped them, but just on top of it, he's like, "Dude, here, take this. I'm sorry we had to do that."
That's a good one. Give me another one.
Another one is Robert Duvall. You know, he's the actor.
Yeah, old guy, right?
Old guy. Security guard said he is awesome. He's so cool. He always has a book with him. He reads the whole time. And then when he goes out to eat, he does a log of like, restaurant was okay. Probably never come back to this one again. That's pretty funny.
That's fun. Give me one more.
Adam Lambert.
I imagine he'd be difficult.
Difficult. He said that he drove him around. He said, "Look, unless you see 1,000 people bothering me, stay the beep away from me, okay?
What?
Like, don't even need you around
Crazy that
me."
humans talk to other humans that way, just in general,
Yeah.
regardless if you're paying them or not. Like that sucks.
You want to hear Eminem?
Yeah.
I bet he was just quiet but fine.
Quiet, but so nice.
Yeah, I've had people that have worked with him, and they say the same thing. Like he doesn't go out of his way to be nice, but he's also not nice. He's just like, I'm here.
This is a cool one, real quick.
Yeah.
Kix Brooks.
Yeah, he's super nice.
Kix Brooks. So this guy said, I was working security backstage. Kix Brooks came in normal clothes, and he said, "Hey, man, I need to get back there." He's like, "Where's your pass?" He's like, "I don't have one on me." He said, "Well, no pass, can't come here." And he's like, "Okay, all right." And he walked away. And he came back with another, I guess his manager or whatever, said, "This is the artist." And he goes,
That was cool of Kix not to be like, "Don't you know who I am?"
"That's what I thought."
Yeah.
And he said after the show, he came back and apologized. "Hey, dude, I'm so sorry I didn't have my pass. I'm sure that was hard for you, but thanks for doing your job."
That's good. I like
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
We're going to go to a Parker McCollum interview now for everybody listening on the podcast. So take a break, come back with our talk with Parker McCollum. Okay, before we leave, do you want to talk about everyday millionaires? Or have we done enough money talk?
Nah, the money talk's great.
There is a group of people called everyday millionaires now.
Who are they?
Okay.
It's those with wealth between 1 million and 5 million.
Okay.
And everyday millionaires, that's soaring. But a lot of those people say they don't feel rich. And then that's the new middle class between 1 and 5 million.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me a break.
I mean,
The new middle class, like,
that feels stupid.
that's so dumb.
That feels stupid, yeah.
That's really dumb.
Yeah.
Makes the rest of us feel terrible.
Hey, that means you're low. I mean, you're low class.
But how are they saying that you feel like you don't feel rich? Like, I feel like,
Well, I think that they're spent like also you have to take a look at I think there's a lot you end up spending money on when
well,
you
the richer you get, the more you
More-
spend because you
yeah.
feel like you have more. You don't have to spend money just because you make
Right.
more money.
Like if-
right?
Yeah.
But the fact that you're spending more money, you should feel rich because you have the money to spend.
I
Right,
understand
but
your logic.
that's-
Yeah. I always think it's weird when people are like, well, I make money, so I got to spend more money. Shut up. You don't. You can live the same lifestyle you were living before you got rich. You don't. That was a big thing in the NBA in like the 90s. They're like, yeah, we make a lot of money, but we spend a lot of money. It's like, bro, you don't have to.
That is so dumb.
You don't have to. Yeah, they're called everyday millionaires. So it's something else to be irritated at when they get upset about how they don't feel rich. Despite their wealth, many of these millionaires don't feel rich. Some, they say, are house poor because they buy such expensive houses.
Well, and then you got to upkeep the house.
Yeah, but again,
That
they make
takes
the
a lot.
decision to do
Right,
that.
You're right.
Right.
But your house alone should make you feel rich. If it's a nice house, you should feel rich.
But if you're struggling to pay all of your upkeep of your house because you bought too much of a house, no, you don't feel rich, and that's your fault. That's all on you.
Yeah.
It's like buying a car that you can't afford to fix. If it breaks, you can afford the car, but can you fix it when it breaks?
Right.
Yeah.
Some of those like real expensive cars, the oil changes are ridiculous.
Yeah, so they say wealth accumulation doesn't always translate to financial security or a sense of abundance. That's because you're making bad decisions.
Your motto needs to be make more, spend less.
Well, that also feels stupid, but I do like the idea of it. Yes. Thank you, guys. We will see you guys on Monday. Hope you have a great week. What?
That was sort of my motto at the beginning of the year.
Now that,
No, that's
if
good.
there's a reason,
I mean, that's
if there's a
stupid.
reason, yes. Like if
So stupid.
no, if there's a reason, yes.
I live by that one too, Amy. I do.
But if you make more and you spend less, you're probably doing that because you're in a place that you need to make some fixes.
I think it was just a challenge to myself of like, this could, yeah.
Or make the
be
same,
a
spend
year
less
of
would be
earning.
something.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, that
yes.
too.
Just find ways because
Save money's made money is what I say.
There you go.
Same
tattoo
thing as making
that.
it. You save money, same thing as making it, because that's money that you usually don't have that now you do a little extra.
Save money's
Want
made
my
money.
Nvidia money. What's up?
What about takes money to make money? I've heard that one.
Yeah, that one.
That
That's
does. It also takes money to lose money.
Yeah, rich get richer.
That's
Yeah.
true
I
too.
like that one, Amy.
Rich get
That's a good
richer.
one.
That's true too.
I like saying that one too, like around people like rich always gets richer.
Because they have money, it takes money to make money. That's where those two combine.
Unless you are house broke,
House poor.
house poor, whatever it's called.
You know what they
House
say?
poor.
What do they say?
Rich gets the.
What?
Nobody says that.
I don't,
Yeah, they do.
Did you just make
I
that
don't
up?
even know it.
No.
What is the
Rich gets
the biscuit?
No.
I've
never
heard risk
once
it for the biscuit.
Yeah, I've never once heard Rich gets the B word.
No, me either.
Yeah.
Never.
That's why I didn't even know that's the fill in the blank.
All right, we're done. Mike, you ever heard that one?
No, I've heard what the poor get.
Yeah.
What?
Effed. Oh, wait, what are you saying?
Poor get the W.
I didn't know her poor get the whore.
Oh, that's
Oh
terrible.
my! What are these
Who
sayings?
came up with those?
Same place lunchbox.
I think
heard
they
it.
just rhyme. I think people just say stuff because it rhymes.
Exactly. How about just like,
We're good, Amy.
Yeah, maybe don't try to improv sayings. Get you in
yeah, that
trouble.
never goes well for me.
All right, thank you guys.